What do you call a sea breeze on an immense scale? The answer is a monsoon. Just as the daily heating of land in the summer can bring a sea breeze on coasts, with a reversal of wind direction from off the land as evening cooling sets in. A monsoon is a major wind system that is simply the result of the differential heating of land and sea. Monsoonal climates are characterized by a dramatic seasonal change in direction of the prevailing winds over a region, which brings a marked change in rainfall and leads to distinct and often predictable wet and dry seasons. In fact, the term monsoon comes from the Arabic word mawsim, meaning season. Such seasonal variations occur because land surfaces heat up and cool down much more quickly than bodies of water. This leads to pressure differences, which influences wind flow. Usually the term monsoon is associated with heavy rain, but in this seasonally changing pattern there is also a dry phase in the winter months. 60% of the world's population live in regions affected by a monsoonal climate, but probably the best known monsoon is the one that affects much of South Asia. The Indian summer monsoon, also referred to as the Asian summer monsoon or the southwest monsoon, is an interaction of meteorology and topography on the grandest of scales. There are a number of atmospheric changes that take place before the monsoon rains arrive. As the sun climbs higher over the northern hemisphere, the Eurasian continent starts to heat up. The subtropical jet stream, which moves from west to east over northern India, weakens and moves northwards, settling in a new location far to the north of the Himalayas. A new jet forms over the southern half of the Indian peninsula, the tropical or equatorial easterly jet. This jet plays an important role in the start of the southwest monsoon by strengthening the area of high pressure over the Indian Ocean. With sea temperatures reaching nearly 30 degrees, the air over the ocean is comparatively cooler, and so the density and pressure is higher than air over the nearby continent. As the huge landmass heats up during the summer months, temperatures can reach as high as 50 degrees. Warm air is less dense than cold air, so the hot air over the land rises, forming a huge area of low pressure. As air moves from areas of higher pressure towards areas of lower pressure, a persistent onshore flow develops. The low-level Somali jet off the East African coast gives the southwest monsoon an extra push. The arrival of the southwesterly winds over the west coast of India in May to early June is often sudden and is referred to as the burst of the monsoon. These winds push northwards, reaching northwest India by mid-July. The high ground of the Himalayas act.
आउनुहोस्, स्वागत छ। हेर्नुभयो क्लिप, प्रिभियस क्लिप। अहिले हामीहरुलाई एकदम गर्मी भन्छौं। यो एउटा मौसमको प्रभाव हो, मौसम बदलिन्छ। अब यहाँ कुरा म के गर्न गइरहेको छु भनेदेखि अब यहाँहरुलाई अब इच्छा त हुने नै भयो। यो हाम्रो गर्मी कहिलेसम्म, अरु कति दिनको हामीलाई यसको यो सुई जस्तो रोपन भोग्नु पर्छ। भन्नु भएन मनसुन पूर्वा सुहानी आइरे, पूर्वा सुहानी आइरे, पूर्वा पूर्वा के भनेको पूर्वा भनेको इट इज symbolic of the eastern flow or the flow of the wind that carries moisture and causes सावन का महीना, सावन का महीना पवन करे शोर, जियरा रे झूमे ऐसे जैसे वनमा नाचे मोर, वनमा नाचे मोर। यसमा थप्छु म अलिकति, The first instance, यहाँ के छ भन्देखि कुरा यो वास्तवमा, as you have seen in the previous clip, the wind moves carrying moisture from the Arabian Sea even near the east coast of Africa in a direction which is northeast. It goes across the subcontinent of India in a progressive way, in a timely fashion, and this has been going on for time immemorial. So that is what I am talking about. That is monsoon. Monsoon को माने अरेबिक में monsoon भनेको के त भन्दाखेरि मौसम. यसरी आएको छ. दुईटा गाना पनि मैले भनिदिएँ. पूर्वा सुहानी आई रे, सावन का महीना, रिमझिम के तराने लिए आए बरसात.
मौसम का मुसाफिर खड़ा रास्ते में, ला 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 ला. ओ मौसम का मुसाफिर खड़ा रास्ते में, उसके हाथों सब कुछ लुटा सकते में. छोटी सी उमरिया है, लंबी सी डगरिया रे, जीवन है परछाई रे.
यो पनि फेभरेट हो. अब यहाँ अलिकति कुरा गरौँ टेक्निकल. सुन्ने इच्छा छ भने यहाँहरूलाई दिस भेरी बेसिक इन्फर्मेसन हो. स्टुडेन्ट्स हु हेभ रेड बेसिक साइन्स, जियोग्राफी, maybe bit of climatic adaptations of the different parts of the world now, the climate change and all that. What happens is that we are talking now basically about the development and the progression of monsoon, and we are expecting with a bated breath here in Nepal, in Kathmandu especially. It has become very hot. Everybody says, oh, it is very hot, and they put all kind of nonsense news. Yati temperature pugyare, but they are not able to describe because they don't know. You see, they have to read like materials like this. Now let me tell you in very brief, when the heat increases on the land, especially Indian subcontinent, we are also part of that. Nepal is part of that. And when the temperature reaches very high, the wind or the air when it attains, when the temperature of the air goes up, it will slowly rise above. It will rise to the horizons, to the zenith. So there is a gap. And to fill that gap which is created by this rising, air because of the high temperature during last 1 to 3 months. So the balance, to create the balance, the moisture-laden wind or the wind which is carrying plenty of moisture will enter into that gap which has been created by this rising temperature and the air vacating that area, because air becomes lighter when it reaches higher temperature, it will rise above, as I say. So this is the monsoons को, यो monsoon को basic fundamental principle यही हो, बुझ्नुभयो कुरा, and it will go on. It is not a temporary thing, not a transient thing. It will go on for 2-3 months, and that is how the cultivation in most of the Indian subcontinent, including Nepal, Burma, Bhutan, also Bangladesh, are depending upon. You see, there is a saying, the cultivation in Nepal is due to monsoon. The cultivation of Nepal is due to monsoon, and administration of Nepal is due to monsoon. Let me stop here. I'll come back again. Let me put one more clip if you are interested. Barkha bahar hai.
सजना बरखा बहार रस की फुहार लाई, अखियों में प्यार लाई। सजना बरखा बहार रस की फुहार लाई, अखियों में प्यार लाई। सजना मेरे नयन तेरे ही ख्वाब में तो गए।